Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Good afternoon, Felix Wasserman Associates. Lawson speaking. How can I help you?
Hello. This is Meow Eng calling from Lincoln Bank.
Meow Eng. I'd know that voice anywhere. What can I do for you? Any problems?
No, not at all. I was just calling to tell you that everything has been checked and double-checked, and there is no problem with the documents you brought in this morning.
That is good news.
Shall I go ahead and process them for you?
Perfect. Thanks very much for calling. See you soon, bye.
Can I help you, madam?
Yes, I'd like to exchange some US dollars into RIB.
How much would you like to exchange?
What's the exchange rate for RIB?
It's US 100 for RIB 802 today.
I'd like to exchange 3,000.
Fill out this exchange memo, please.
Yes, here you are.
Wait a second. Please, these are 24,060 RIB and the receipt. Please check them.
All right. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm glad you could find time to meet with me, Mr. Johnson. I can't think of a nicer environment for our meeting today. The ambiance here is lovely.
No problem. If possible, I always combine business with pleasure. Now, let's hear more about these chocolates you're offering.
Well, as you know, I have recently become the sole distributor for Granger's Gourmet Bonbons here in the United States. They're a new manufacturer and are looking to break into the luxury market. Naturally, your restaurant sprang into my mind immediately. I think your brand exemplifies many of the same traits as Granger's, and serving these chocolates would really add to your reputation for providing elegant, luxurious, first-class dining.
Sounds interesting. Gourmet chocolates. Where are they produced? Belgium?
Actually, the factory is located in Scotland.
Really? I didn't think they were known for their luxury chocolate production.
That's what makes this such a fantastic opportunity. The government is 100% supportive of creating new export markets and has guaranteed a low tariff for all wholesale orders of over 1,000 units. They've also reduced the red tape involved at customs as well. Here, I brought these especially for you. Try one.
Oh, thanks. Creamy texture, very smooth.
Unique, aren't they? I bet you've never tasted anything like it. Quality is assured as I personally visit the factory to make sure no one's cutting corners with the ingredients. Only the cream make it through inspection.
Yes, very interesting flavors, slightly spicy, very unique, that's for sure. Exactly what are the ingredients?
I have it on highest authority that this traditional secret recipe has been handed down in the Granger family for generations. I'm sure you can keep a secret. Buttermilk, cacao beans, sugar and haggis.
Haggis? What's haggis?
It's a traditional Scottish delicacy. You take sheep's liver, heart and lung and stuff it inside of the sheep's stomach.
Get back to you.
Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson?
You got our email with all the specifications for the project. We'll be accepting bids until noon on Tuesday. If you have any questions between now and then, please let me know.
Actually, I did have a question. We'd like to know what you had in mind for the budget on this project. We are hoping to put together a really competitive bid. But at the same time, we'd like to hit your target price, too.
I understand. But unfortunately, it is our policy not to disclose our bottom line. You can be assured that price is a weighty consideration when we review the proposals. We also consider other elements, including design and practicality. We also give weight to the reputation of the submitting company.
Do you have any price range? Is there any way you can give me any idea of what direction to go or how high is too high?
We're just looking for a reasonable price according to the specifications in our project blueprint. That's all I can say. Hello, there. You are looking a little confused. Can I help you with something?
Well, I've always used the bank book, but now I have this card. I don't know how to use it in the machine.
Don't worry. I can help you with that. I understand that new technology can sometimes be unnerving. The first thing we need to do is check the ATM is in service. This one is fine.
Yes, I sure can. I feel like a dinosaur with all of these youngsters and their electronics. This machine is working, then?
Yes, this one is in service. Put your card in here, in this slot, and wait a moment. Then you will see some instructions on the screen.
Oh, it wants me to put in my PIN number. Okay, I can do that.
And press Enter to confirm. Here. Now you need to decide which service you need.
There are so many to choose from. I didn't know you could do all of this using a card.
That's the beauty of these machines, you can do almost anything. And unlike a person, they don't usually take breaks or go off sick.
May I help you?
Yes, can I cash my traveler's check here?
Of course, we'd be happy to cash it for you.
What's the cashing rate?
Well, it's listed on the electronic board on the left. We cash it at present traveler's check buying rate.
Oh, I see. How much at the service charge?
The service charge is 1% of the total amount of the check.
Well, I'd like to cash these 4 checks for $100 each.
Would you please countersign them here?
Okay, there you are.
And your passport, please.
Oh, I forgot to bring it. It is in my hotel room.
Sorry, sir. We can't cash the checks for you without your passport.
Well, thanks. I will come again this afternoon, then.
Hi, Bill. It's Marcia Black at MPPD Limited. How are you?
Hello, Marcia. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm great, and you?
Not too bad at all. Do you have a minute?
Sure. What can I do for you?
We're getting ready to place our Christmas orders and we need to know about how much it's going to run this year. You know, so we can have the funds put aside.
I'm really busy right now. I got a lot on my plate. So this isn't an actual bid you want but just a ballpark figure?
Right. A ballpark figure is fine, and slant it a little high if you have to.
Well, I can give you those figures now over the phone, is that okay? Or do you need them in writing?
It's going to be shown to the board, so I need it in writing. Make all the prices subject to confirmation so you can't be held to them. How soon can I have it?
Is this another rush, dear? Did you forget and wait until the last minute again?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I really need your help here.
Well, just because it's you. Tomorrow, say around noon. We'd better cover the porcelain ware against all risks.
All right. Our insurance coverage is 110% of the invoice value. Up to the port of destination only.
I'd like to have the insurance of the goods covered up to 130% of the invoice amount.
Okay. This premium for the difference between 130% and 110% of the invoice value should be borne by the buyer.
That's understood. I've got a telegraphic order. Will you cash it?
Have you got any identification, ID, with you?
Yes. Here is my passport.
What currency will you have?
US dollars, please.
All right. And how will you have it?
$520 bills and the rest in $1 bills.
Here you are.
Please count.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to cash this check.
Yes, sir. Can you show your identity?
What about the driving license?
Don't you have any other identification?
I am sorry. I only have my driving license with me.
Okay. Would you please sign your name on the back of the check?
Thank you. Here you are.
How do you want your money?
Would you give me some in 20s and 10s?
All right. Please wait for a moment.
Welcome to EBA. What can we do for you?
It's a bit of a problem situation. Actually, you see, our company has a corporate account with you. But unfortunately, we've been experiencing cash flow problems recently.
I'm sorry to hear that. We value all of our customers, regardless of circumstances. What can we do to help?
We are going to need a loan. I'm not sure what loan is suitable for us, though.
If you think it will be very short term, I would recommend you go with the 60-day loan. Then it can be paid back quicker, so you won't have to consider it in the future.
That seems like a good idea. It's for wages, you see.
Hello, Mr. Janice. What can we do for you today?
Hello, Meow Ping. It's that time again. I want to convert my salary. You know, it's so annoying. I wish my company could just pay me in RIB.
Ha. I actually think that many locals would disagree with you. They are all dying to be paid in US dollars.
Yes, I guess you are right. So, do you need my passport?
Thanks, Mr. Janice. Of course I trust you, but regulations are regulations.
Here you go.
Thanks. And of course, could you fill in the exchange form?
Hi. Good to see you. What can we assist you with today? Going away on business again?
Yes, I'm off again at the beginning of next week. I need to get some traveler's checks.
We do always recommend people take traveler's checks when traveling overseas. The world is a dangerous place nowadays, you never know.
Sure, at least if I do get robbed. Heaven forbid. I can get my money back using the traveler's checks insurance. Once, when I was traveling in France, I was pickpocketed, and not only did you replace my traveler's checks for free, you also did it extremely quickly and easily.
Hello. Welcome to the International Business Counter, sir. What can we do for you today?
Hi. I need some help with these documents under L.C.
Of course. Is there a problem with them?
Yes. My manager sent me in. There's a problem with the shipping time. It's been delayed quite significantly and my manager is unwilling to accept it.
You will need to return the documents. That's no problem. We can deal with that for you now.
Thank you. I need to get this done as soon as possible. My manager is tearing his hair out. Hello. So, you're back. Do you have everything with you?
I think so.
We will need detailed information regarding the full name of the company address.
Yes, I've got all of that here.
And also, the bank and branch name the company holds an account with and the account number.
Check and check.
What's the purpose for this check? Would you like to know its repayment capacity?
Yes, that's one of the main things we are interested in. When do you think I can get hold of this report?
As it's confidential, there is a certain amount of red tape, but it shouldn't take too long. There is, of course, a service fee of 300 rib to be paid.
No problem, I'll settle that now. You can take it from my business account.
Good morning. I'd like to open a savings account. Can you tell me on how to go about it?
Okay, you have to fill out this form and let me see 3 identification cards or documents.
I have my passport with me, a driver's license and a membership card. Will they do?
Let me see them. Yes, they're okay.
What's the minimum amount I can deposit in an account?
You can deposit an initial amount of $5.
Thank you. I'd like to open an account, please.
Would you like a savings or a checking account?
Savings, please.
Right. Could you fill out this form, please?
Well, that was an interesting documentary.
For sure. I didn't really understand some of the technical jargon they used in the film when they talked about Social Security in the US.
Like what?
Well, they mentioned how people put away money in something called a 401 Kelvins.
Yeah. I know it sounds weird, but a 401k is a type of retirement plan that allows employees to save and invest for their own retirement. Through you can authorize your employer to deduct a certain amount of money from your paycheck and invest it in the plan. Everyone tries to contribute as much as possible so that when you retire, you can rest peacefully on your nest egg.
That's interesting and logical, I guess. In my country, we also have to contribute to a government-run retirement fund, but most people don't really trust it, so they just invest in properties or things like that.
That seems a bit unstable, don't you think?
Yeah. But corrupt governments in the past have created distrust among banks and financial institutions. So now people prefer to have money hidden in a jar or a piggy bank.
I've been thinking of doing that lately. I don't want some banker to run off with my money.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.